Tonight you're all stepping into the ring with the Titan of Trivia, the Warlock of Wrestling, brother.
I'm Sean Decker. I conquered hemophilia and AIDS growing up, but I've never faced odds like these before. I'm pretty worried.
I'm Kid Incredible, the pride of Washington, D.C., along with Batista and Alex Riley. Fuck, forget it.
And this is Chris Mullet, the co-founder, host, and editor-in-chief of Podswoggle.com. And number one, yes, I'm going to be wearing something different than you're seeing in 2 seconds, but don't you worry about it, because everyone in this video is going down. And if they're not down with that, I got 2 words for them. Tough titty.
Welcome to Podswoggle Versus, the first original game show brought to you by the boys at Podswoggle. Giving this a shot here, my name is Rich Camelucci, your host, and this is a very interesting concept, original concept that we completely ripped off from several other shows. To my left is the Podswoggle founder and Lord Overseer, as he likes to call himself. Yeah, we're putting that out.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Thanks.
Chris Mullet. Chris Mullet has more wrestling knowledge than a 24-pack of double-rolled toilet paper.
Okay. Yeah.
It's big.
Oh, it's big. Okay, yeah.
And we kind of wanted to just put him to the test. He brags a lot. And so here he is to really take on all comers from the internet with wrestling knowledge. Mullet, say hi to the folks.
Yep. What it do? If he's not going to use it anymore, I'm going to use it. Screw it.
You want to give us any little background about why you know so much about wrestling?
Well, I was alone a lot as a child, and this is going to be depressing. Put like Incredible Hulk music after this. Yeah, I was alone a lot as a child. I love professional wrestling. I got a lot of hand-me-down toys and a lot of stuff from my sister who was really into it, who was older than me. And I just kind of stuck, and then the internet happened, and now that's what I do on the internet. And now I have a podcast, and now I actually have friends with wrestling, so it's kind of weird.
Wow.
If I didn't have the Swoggle Squad, I would still be doing this by myself with like imaginary people.
You would be.
Yeah, and I would never put those fuckers over.
But you would still put it on YouTube.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'd be those kids that I curse about when I see a video. It's like John Cena's the best, and CM Punk's a wiener, like those fucking videos.
This is our first episode. It's going to be a little bit more of a. We have a lot of friends of the show and friends of the website and friends of our Twitter. Follow us at Podswoggle. And so, but I want this to just be an example of what this could be, and really just open up the internet. Like let's let the floodgates open. You're smarty pants, bring it on. And you know what? One of those smarty pants might be here tonight. Let's introduce our contestants.
Do it.
Our a good friend on Twitter @_Kid Incredible. Charlie is with us. How you doing tonight, Charlie?
I'm doing pretty good. I'd like to thank you guys for having us on. I especially want to thank Mullet for his wardrobe choice tonight, so I get to peek at those pasty white legs all night long. Hopefully.
Hey, my tan from my honeymoon is wearing off. All right, they looked great, and now they look horrible.
Tan. That's a nice way to put it. Burnt.
Burnt.
Also on the show, Mike Holzer.
What's up, guys?
Not much. How you doing tonight?
I'm fantastic. Excited to play some games.
Awesome. Great to hear that. And then finally, contributor to Podswoggle.com and great friend of the show and of us in general and on Twitter, Sean Decker. Sean, how you doing tonight?
Doing great. Glad to be involved.
He's already gets bonus points for the old school LJN figures.
Oh, those. It's too far away. Couldn't see, but those look awesome.
Yeah.
Great job. All right, let's get right into the to the mix of things, into the fray.
And sit back and relax for the first one. I'm sitting back and relaxing for now.
Yeah. In the first round, Mullet just kind of takes in, measures up the competition, if you will, while our 3 contestants battle it out to get into the second round. So what we're going to do to get this first round kicked off is we're going to play a closest to the pin game, in which our contestants are going to write down the answer that they feel that is correct, and at which point, when time is up, they will all show their answers, and whoever is closest to the actual number will choose which game we play in round one. So without any further ado, let's go. Your question, fellas, are you ready?
Ready.
All right. The Big Boss Man had the longest reign in the history of the Hardcore Championship. How many days did he hold the Hardcore title? All right, let's see the numbers. Mike has 27 days, Charlie has 178 days, and Sean has 187 days. And closest to the pin was Mike Holzer with the answer 27 days. The actual answer was 97 days. 97
Whoa.
days. So, Mike, you have control of the board right now, and you get to pick between 3 games. You get to pick between the Rundown, High-Low, and the New World Order.
Let's go with the Rundown.
The Rundown. Here's how you play the Rundown. I'll read off a list of items one by one, and contestants will ding in and guess the common link that group and only that group shares. Answer incorrectly, and you are eliminated from that list. The lowest score at the end of the round is eliminated. And let's get it kicked off with the first one. All right, I'm going to read this list. Ding in when you think you know what it is. The Undertaker. Brock Lesnar. Triple H. Hulk Hogan.
Ding. Ding. What are undisputed world heavyweight champions?
WWE Undisputed Champions. That is a point for, that was Mike, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. That is one for Mike. He's on the board first. Kind of dominating early.
So far.
So, all right. Next list. Gut Check. Kill Shot. Sweetness. Over the Shoulder Boulder Holder.
Ding. Ryback finishing maneuvers.
That is incorrect. That was Mike. You will be eliminated from the rest of this.
This one question.
Just one question. Next is 450 Splash. Wasteland. The Verdict.
Oh, dang. I'm going to say Nexus members finishing moves.
That is correct. The original Nexus finishing moves. So that was
an assist from Michael.
What was that?
What was that again?
That was an assist from Michael.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I was on the scent of a young man named Ryback, and I didn't let him know.
I love that you guys thought that the Verdict was more of a giveaway than Wasteland. That's what made me giggle.
All right, so Mike 1, Sean 1, Charlie, got to get on the board. Next list. Mike Sanders. Sean O'Hare.
Ding. What are members of the Natural Born Thrillers?
That is correct. The rest of the members, Mark Jindrak, Sean Stasiak, Chuck Palumbo, Reno, and Johnny the Bull. Mike,
Nice.
2 points. Sean 1. Charlie still hanging in there. Wait. Okay.
First episode, we're just going to go ahead and say Reno. Okay, I'll allow that.
All right, next list. The Honky Tonk Man. Sonny. Roxy Laveau. China. Tori Wilson.
Ding.
Is that Sean?
All competitors that were born female.
Man, it's true.
I mean, I think we have to go to Tope the Judge on that one.
Because even the next name can still qualify.
Yeah.
That's
not
close.
the list I have right here, so that is going to have to be incorrect, but still right. And the last name I have here is Rico.
Ding.
Yes.
Wrestlers that use sequins in their ring attire.
Also correct.
Yeah, wow.
Not the answer we are looking for.
Ding.
Yes.
All managed wrestlers with a gay gimmick.
Wow.
All three of those are correct, technically.
That last one, I'm gonna ask Tope judgment because the answer is people who have managed Billy Gunn. Tope, where are we going with that?
That is so close.
It's the first show. Give them all a fucking point.
Everyone gets a point.
It's got to be Charlie.
Did we just Billy Gunn this game?
That's
Yes.
exactly.
So we all the one Billy Gunn to this game.
We've got it
Since
all.
it is the one Billy Gunn, I'm gonna go ahead and give just 1 point for Charlie there.
Could have also been wrestlers that made love to Billy Gunn.
2 to 1 to 1. Mike is in the lead. Next list. You guys ready? Vengeance 2002. Raw is War 1999. No Way Out 2001. King of the Ring 2000. Backlash 2000. Survivor Series 1998.
Ding.
Who was that?
What are pay-per-views that featured a Hell in a Cell match?
That is incorrect. Incorrect. Next on the list, Royal Rumble 1999.
Ding. Events at which Stone Cold Steve Austin was heavyweight champion.
That is incorrect. So, Sean, you're the last one left. And the last on the list is Royal Rumble 2013.
Never mind.
Jeez. Man. Somebody waddle down. Who's the guy? Who was the old star that came in this year in the Rumble? That person was at all those events.
Well, there was a
That also technically might be correct.
well,
If yes, Tope, it's correct.
yeah.
Who was it? Who came down this year?
Who, the old person in the Rumble this year?
The Godfather?
Oh,
Godfather.
oh. No.
Well, the correct answer was events that The Rock won a WWE title at.
Oh, okay.
So we go. We are still at 2 to 1 to 1. Yes, I did give Charlie that point. So final list,
Yes. Barring.
barring a tie.
Yeah.
Here we go. Shawn Michaels, Mick Foley, Shane McMahon, William Regal.
Ding. European champions.
Incorrect.
Well, it's technically correct, but just wrong.
Jim Ross.
Damn.
And Hornswoggle.
Ding.
Yes.
Characters who routinely wear cowboy hats.
Mick Foley in a cowboy hat. The
Have you been to his comedy show? That's how he closes it. He does a spot on JR impression.
Yeah.
That is incorrect. Who hasn't? Is it Charlie that hasn't guessed yet?
Wrestlers with a confirmed clinical micropenis.
Hornswoggle has a huge dong. I'm just saying.
Fuck, you're right. Shit.
Yeah.
They are all members of the Kiss My Ass Club, Mr. McMahon's Kiss My Ass Club. So that round ended up 2 to 1 to 1, with Mike winning that round, and Sean and Charlie at Kid Incredible tying for 1. So since it is a tie for 1, and one of those points was kind of a fake point.
He's hiding his face.
Tope, are we going to go ahead and rule it that way?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay. So that means at the end of round 1, Mike Holzer and Sean Decker are going to move forward to the second round. And unfortunately, we have to say bye to Charlie at _Kid Incredible on Twitter. Charlie, thank you so much for coming on the show. We really do appreciate it. It was a blast having you on. Round of applause from the studio audience all over the world.
Yes.
And anything else you'd like to leave us with? Anything you'd like to plug or anything?
I'm just gonna go back and blast Maven's theme song for 45 minutes.
Want
Awesome.
an apple
And
pie.
actually, I would like to plug for you stealing office supplies.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do that whenever you can. All right, great. Well, we will take a small little musical interlude, I guess. I don't know how we're going to break this up into segments.
Yeah.
I haven't really got that far. But yeah, we will be back right after this, or right now. Welcome back, or we haven't gone anywhere, to the second round of Podswoggle Versus, the all-original ripped-off game show brought to you by the boys at Podswoggle, a wrestling podcast with entertainment. And this is a game show with entertainment. Into this next round we go. And this is where really the whole impetus of the idea of this game show really comes into fruition. We bring into the fold Podswoggle founder Chris Mullet, a wealth of wrestling knowledge, and so in this round, our contestants that are still with us, Sean and Mike, are going to be playing in the round alongside Mullet here, and to get things kicked off, to see who controls the board and picks the next game for this round, we will have another closest to the pin. How many WCW Monday Nitro episodes were there? All right, that is 275 from Mullet. From Mike, that is a
547.
547. And from Sean,
349.
349. And the correct answer, closest to the pin, the correct answer was 286 episodes of WCW Monday Nitro. Mullet is very close.
I thought I was way off.
No, you were way on.
Good.
So Mullet, you go ahead and select the next game for round 2. Let me go ahead and get your card up here.
So it's either high-low.
Your choices are high-low, New World Order, or Three Strikes, aptly named after the WWE's three-strike policy on drugs.
I'm going to go ahead and stick with what I know for now and go Three Strikes.
Three Strikes, it is. Here's how you play Three Strikes. Contestants will be given a topic with multiple answers. One by one, contestants will provide an answer. 1 point for every correct answer. Answer incorrectly and you are out for that topic. The lowest score at the end of the round is eliminated. All right, without any further ado, this is round 2. And this category is WWE title participants. Since 1998, 21 wrestlers have participated in a WWE title match at the Royal Rumble. And just so everyone knows, if you do have a pen and paper, you can write down guesses that you just want to kind of, so you don't forget them. Since 1998, 21 wrestlers have participated in a WWE title match at the Royal Rumble. Please name those wrestlers. So, Mullet, go ahead and get us kicked off.
The Undertaker.
That is correct. Sean?
John Cena.
John Cena is correct. Mike?
CM Punk.
CM Punk is correct. Mullet?
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels is correct. Sean?
The Rock.
The Rock is correct. Mike?
Triple H.
Triple H is correct. Mullet?
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley is correct.
Don't scare me.
John?
Edge.
Edge is correct. Mike?
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle is correct. Mullet.
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho is correct. Sean.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is correct. Mike.
The Big Show.
Big Show is correct. Mullet.
JBL.
JBL is correct. Sean.
Oh man, I got 10 seconds. Starting when?
When I say your name.
So 9 seconds ago.
I chose not to embarrass myself.
All right. Mike.
Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero is also not on this list. Incorrect. So, Mullet, you take the this round. Do you want to just round it off and masturbate in front of everybody?
I was trying to catch up. I have 5 left. Chris Benoit.
Yes.
Dolph Ziggler.
Yes.
Umaga.
Yes.
Jeff Hardy.
Yes.
Randy Orton.
Yes.
And
2 more.
let me think real quick. I was at 2008. I just said Orton. 2009. 2010. Raymond. No, not Raymond Mysterio. No, okay, that I missed it. Who the
Miz?
Shame.
The Miz.
And Hardcore Holly.
Oh, look, fuck. We just talked about that the other day, too.
It's a shameful thing.
Lobster.
All right, cool. So that is Mullet up 1 to nothing. So next, where is it? There it is. All right. Next category. It's WCW pay-per-view names. On May 6th, 2001, WCW scheduled a pay-per-view called The Big Bang. Before that, WCW/NWA had 24 other pay-per-view names. Please name those pay-per-views. And same order, starting with Mullet, Sean, and Mike. So 10 seconds on the clock for each. Mullet.
Starcade.
Starcade is correct. Sean.
Halloween Havoc.
Halloween Havoc is correct. Mike.
NWO Sold Out.
Sold Out is correct. Mullet.
Super Brawl.
Super Brawl is correct. Sean.
Just had it. Oh, Hog Wild, right?
Hog Wild. Hog/Road Wild is correct. Mike.
Slamboree.
Slamboree is correct. Mullet.
Great American Bash.
Great American Bash is correct. Sean.
Let's job out Ric Flair to Hulk Hogan and make no sense and turn people off to the product so they don't remember pay-per-view names.
That is actually incorrect. Literal translations, that would be correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sean, we're eliminated from this category. Mike.
Biggest event in WCW NWO history, Bash at the Beach.
Bash at the Beach is correct. Mullet.
Tope's favorite, World War III.
World War III is correct.
Oh, no, I wasn't called on yet, sorry.
Mike, go ahead.
WCW Greed.
Greed is correct. Mullet.
Spring Stampede.
Spring Stampede is correct. Mike.
New Blood Rising.
New Blood Rising is correct. Mullet.
Fall Brawl.
Fall Brawl is correct. Mike.
WCW Sin.
WCW Sin is correct. Mullet.
Battle Bowl.
Battle Bowl is correct. Mike.
WCW On Your Front Lawn. It was like in your house but outside.
They did do a lot of outdoor events.
They did.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. And so that would leave Mullet with this one as well. So do you want to go ahead and round this out?
I only had 2 more written down. I couldn't think because there's different variants too. Like would Super Brawl Revenge have counted? Because that was a different.
No.
Okay. The 2 I had were Wrestle War.
Wrestle War.
And Capital Combat.
And
Featuring RoboCop.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, yeah, Capital Combat.
The pay-per-views missed were Beach Blast.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah.
Boston Brawl. I'm reading that.
I think that was an internet pay-per-view.
Bunkhouse Stampede. Chi-Town Rumble.
Oh yeah.
The pay-per-view obviously named after the video game Mayhem.
Oh yeah.
Oh crap!
Weirdest pay-per-view name I've ever heard. Millennium Final.
That was an overseas pay-per-view. Yeah.
And finally, one of my favorite pay-per-views, Uncensored.
Oh shit!
That was
Uncensored.
Shame on all of you.
Uncensored.
So here we are at our last category. There's still plenty of ground to make up. It is very plenty of ground to make. Well, not that much ground to make up, as I should say. It is still anyone's game. Mullet could easily stub his toe or fall back and hit his head or something like that.
Very true.
And blow it. Frankly, you could blow this whole thing.
Thanks. No pressure.
Ruin this.
I could.
Completely bury the whole fucking show to begin with.
It's like on Ben Stein's Money if he just like pulled his butt apart and just like I don't know. It's on live TV and just like screw this game. Here's my money.
Third category. WWE Soul Survivors.
Oof.
In the traditional Survivor Series matches, only 22 wrestlers have ever earned the title of Soul Survivor. Please name those survivors, starting with Mullet.
Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant is correct. Sean.
I mean, Hulk Hogan had to, right?
Hulk Hogan is correct. Mike.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is correct. Mullet.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior is correct. Sean.
Randy Savage?
Randy Savage is incorrect. Never was a Soul Survivor at Survivor Series. That is Sean's third strike. Moving on, Mike.
Total guess. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And that will be the third strike as well for Mike. Leaving quite a few left. Mullet, if you could indulge us.
I only had 5 written down for right now. The Rock.
The Rock is correct.
The 1-2-3 Kid.
1-2-3 Kid.
Ted DiBiase.
Ted DiBiase.
Tito Santana.
Tito Santana.
And what was going to be my ace in the hole, Aja Kong.
Aja Kong.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just in case it was there.
Survivors not named. Beth Phoenix. Big Show. The British Bulldog. What's up, Augie? Hardcore Holly. I know, right?
Oh, yeah, that tag team one, yeah.
Jeff Hardy. Kofi Kingston. Lex Luger.
What?
Sorry?
I'm just stunned Luger was a Soul Survivor.
I know.
Main event of 93 against Borga, yeah.
Mr. Perfect.
I'm just gonna leave even.
Razor Ramon. Ken Shamrock. The Interrogator.
Oh, Kurgan, yeah.
And Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, fuck. I should have had that one. The most recent one.
So, with the final, I'm not counting those, all the ones you said at the end anyway.
Right.
So, the final totals for 3 strikes, Mullet with 14 points, Sean with 7 points, and Mike with 11 points. So, Mike, congratulations. You will be moving on to the final round going 1-on-1 with Mullet.
Excellent.
And Sean, thank you so much for being on the show. It's been a pleasure. Glad to finally get you on an audio/video endeavor of ours. Anything else you'd like to say or plug before you take off?
I would just like to say, looking forward to writing more Podswoggle articles. Check out my synth pop band, Synthetic Division, and I have a lot of other things to promote, but I want to direct this at Mike. Mike, get him. Get Mullet. All right?
It's going to be a whole different kind of party in the back for this, Mullet. All for you.
Do it for me, all right?
I will, man. Dude,
All
much love, man. Good meeting you.
Good meeting you, too. You guys take care, all right?
Have a good
Sean.
one.
You too. All right. And we are back. Thanks for sticking with us here on Podswoggle Versus. This is it. This is the main event. This is the pros. You got Mike showing off the gold. Mullet showing off his knucks, his wedding ring.
I got on me.
That's real gold.
Yeah.
He's married the shit out of himself.
I got nothing to live for anymore.
All right, so how the final round works.
The finalist and Mullet will go back and forth answering 10 trivia questions varying in difficulty. Answer your question incorrectly and your opponent will have a chance to steal. Whoever has the most correct answers at the end of the round will be declared the Podswoggle Versus champion.
And as etiquette here on Podswoggle Versus, we let the opponent to you go first. So the categories for you all to choose from are WrestleMania firsts, Goldberg, King of the Ring, LOL Cena wins, one-legged wrestlers,
Ooh.
ratings, written in guest stars, vanilla midgets, Johnny Polo's other gimmick, and mystery card. Mike, which category, which question would you like to go start out with?
Scares the crap out of me because it could just be something so obscure. I'll go with Johnny Polo's other gimmick.
Johnny Polo's other gimmick. Raven won his only NWA World Title in what TNA gimmick match?
Monsters Ball.
That is incorrect. Mullet to steal.
I'm pretty sure it was King of the Mountain.
That is correct. Point for Mullet. I actually said the same. I had the same answer as Mike.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, when Tope and I were going over the questions.
It just seemed to make
It
sense.
makes sense.
Has a
I was-
ever won one of those?
See, I was just hoping that the question would have been the category plus the word was.
Yeah.
That was what I really was banking on.
And then we're looking for Scotty Flamingo and
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Mullet, your turn.
it scares me as well, but I'm gonna go WrestleMania firsts.
WrestleMania firsts. Name the first person to leave a WrestleMania as WWE champion and not wrestle at the following WrestleMania.
That would be Hulk Hogan.
That is incorrect. Mike to steal.
I'm sure it's wrong. I'm going to go with The Miz.
That is also incorrect.
I know it now.
The answer was Randy Savage. Left WrestleMania 8 as champion and called color commentary at WrestleMania 9.
Yeah.
Best.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right, Mike.
Let's go with Goldberg.
Goldberg. Goldberg's streak ended somewhere between 100 and 100 million matches, according to WCW, when Goldberg lost to Kevin Nash at Starrcade 98. Goldberg's next match was at the following pay-per-view against who and in what type of match?
Scott Hall and a taser on the pole match.
That is correct. It was Scott Hall and little Tope judge on the match because I said the same exact thing.
I think it's enough.
It's a ladder. Yeah, ladder taser. It's fine.
So that is correct. That is a point for Mike. 1-1. Mullet.
I'm going to go with King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
Who's the reigning King of the Ring?
Is that really the question?
Yes.
I'll make sure this isn't a trick question. Sheamus.
That is correct.
Okay, good.
The questions do range in difficulty. From
Okay.
Pretty fucking easy to fuck my ass.
So it's just,
yes.
yeah, pick your poison. Okay.
Exactly. Mike.
My least favorite phrase in all of professional sports. LOL, Cena wins.
LOL, Cena wins. In the Team Nexus versus Team WWE SummerSlam 2010 match, who was the first member of the Nexus eliminated?
Oh crap. Darren Young.
That is correct.
Yeah.
It is a dead heat right now. 2-2.
Fuck.
Mullet, you're bored.
One-legged wrestlers.
One-legged wrestlers. Well, we all know Zach Gowen. We all know Zach Gowen.
Yeah, we almost said
Yeah.
Zach Gowen holds wins over 3 wrestlers during his time in WWE. Name 2 of them.
Matt Hardy and The Big Show.
That is correct. The third, of course, was Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Mike, you're bored.
All right, let's go with. Oh man, let's go with written in guest stars.
Written in guest stars. Name 1 of the first 5 WWE Raw guest hosts.
Who is Bob Barker?
That is incorrect. Mullet to steal.
Seth Green.
Seth Green is correct. The rest of the first 5 are Batista, Ted DiBiase, ZZ Top, and Shaq.
I almost said Shaq.
He would have just snuck in there.
Yeah.
All right. And that also means the board is yours, Mullet.
We are going to go with... It scares the balls out of me as well, but mystery card.
Mystery card. The longest Hell in a Cell match in WWE history involved which wrestlers and at what event?
It was... Oh, shit. Okay. It was Triple H and Shawn Michaels at Bad Blood 2000.
That is correct.
That's insane.
And looking at the scores here, that is 5 points for Mullet, 2 for Mike, and that would wrap things up. Mullet, you win. Any winning speech? Do you want to cut a promo?
No, it's you know what? It was a good challenge. It was a good one to start on. I was a little scared there around the 1-1, 2-2 region, but you know what? It's what I needed to make me train harder, to read more. I might have read the entire WWE encyclopedia last night before I went to sleep, and that what's got me ready. Thank you, Kevin Sullivan, not the one that the guy that wrote the book. Thank you, Kevin Sullivan, not the one that killed Nancy Benoit.
And thank you, Mike, for being on the inaugural episode of Podswoggle Versus. You had a hell of a run. Really do appreciate you being on here. Appreciate you taking the time and really giving Mullet a run for his money. I could tell he was kind of shaking in his britches for a little bit there. Any parting words? Anything to plug? Anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, it was an absolute pleasure. Mullet, you know more about wrestling than most people. The fact that you're married is just giving me tons of hope. Having said that, check out my company's webpage, Fox Sports Florida, NBC Sports here in Orlando, and the good people at Podswoggle love what you do, and in the spirit of my incorrect Raw guest host answer, Bob Barker, have your pets spayed and neutered.
On that note, everybody, my name is Rich Camelucci. Check us out on Twitter at Podswoggle, our YouTube channel, which you're watching this on right now, download the podcast on iTunes, listen to us on Stitcher, check out podswoggle.com for all sorts of great articles, podcasts, polls, our Swoggle shop. Check it all out. Any plugs that I'm missing? You're the plug master. You know what's up.
I think that's it. Plug Master Sexay.
Rich Camelucci signing off for Podswoggle Versus. And if you want to give Mullet a run for his money, email us at podswoggle@gmail.com.